Hello viewers, for DIYers here with a continuation of my buy and sell lawnmower series. In this particular video here, I'll be doing a demonstration on how to replace the blade on a lawnmower. Also, don't forget to check out my website at www.fordiyers.com or click on the link in the description below. If you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel for future tutorial videos. 3 signs of when you have a dull or worn lawnmower blade is freshly cut grass will not always have a clean cut. Instead, the blades of grass will have a torn appearance. Next, you will also find you have to make multiple passes when cutting the grass, as there will be high spots left behind. And finally, upon visual inspection of the blade, the cutting edge will be dull or chipped. Unfortunately, I will not be sharpening the blade as it's too far gone. But as a tip, a lawnmower blade should be sharpened every 20 hours of usage. This will vary depending on what type of grass is being cut, height, and contact with dirt. A lawnmower blade should be replaced if chipped too deep, has already been sharpened several times, is rusty, too thin, or is bent. First, remove the spark plug wire and tuck it off to the side. This will prevent the lawnmower from starting, which will harm you. If your lawnmower is equipped with electric start, then also disconnect the battery. Tilt the lawnmower up on the air filter carburetor side. If this side were to face down, then the oil would drain into the carburetor, causing problems. Here I am using jack stands to keep the lawnmower safely elevated. I would highly recommend wearing gloves to keep your hands safe. Wrap a cloth or rag around the one side of the blade so you have an area that you can hold on to keep the blade in place. Then use the appropriate size socket to loosen and remove the center bolt. I am using a 1/2 inch drive ratchet as I'm able to get a slightly better leverage as compared to a 3/8 drive ratchet. If you find you are having trouble loosening the bolt, you can also use the assistance of a block of wood to jam the blade in place. The wood can be held against the blade and some portion of the mower's body depending on the design. When picking a new blade, ensure it is the correct length, it will fit your mower model, and meets your cutting needs. Finally, the old blade can be removed. This is a great time to clean up any stuck grass underneath the deck if needed. Any built up grass will cause the mower deck to rust or corrode. This does have a removable flange which does sit on the key shaft. It's good practice to remove this and clean it up using a wire brush to remove any baked on dirt or rust which may cause problems when bolting up the new blade. I'll just pass a wire brush over the shaft as well to ensure there is no other issues. This way we can be certain everything will tighten down correctly and there will be no balance issues. Here's an example with the flange attached to the blade. First, we want to ensure that the bolt hole in the center of the blade is the correct size. Then ensure the 2 locking pins are also in the correct location, as some models of mower blades do not have slotted holes. As you can see, this blade here does have slotted holes, which allows you to fit it to various models. And finally, clean up the bolt with a wire brush. You will need to apply a thread locker to the bolt as it will prevent it from loosening and also resist the threads from corroding. Only use a medium grade thread locker. Now install the blade and ensure it is in the correct orientation. Sometimes they will have the orientation stamped on the blade, either saying this side up or down. This model doesn't have those markings, unfortunately. Another way to tell is if the slant portion, also known as the wingtip, should face up. Therefore, the bottom of the blade should be the smoothest part, and the cutting edge should face in the direction of travel. Make sure everything is seated correctly. If you use a torque wrench, the torque values for a walk-behind mower blade is normally between 35 to 60 foot-pounds. But this will vary between models, so be sure to consult with your owner's manual first. After that, lower the mower and then test. Be sure to stay up to date with my latest videos. Subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the button below the video. This concludes the rest of my video. Be sure to give me a thumbs up, and if you have any comments or questions, please feel free to post them. Thank you for watching.